guest today is the Director of Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety, Emin Huseynov. Welcome to our studio. Thank you. On September 12, 21 human rights defenders and journalists visited Nakhchivan. What did you see there? What is the situation in Nakhchivan? Well, although it was a short one-day visit, we did our best to investigate the situation in Nakhchivan, and we revealed that comparing to other regions of Nakhchivan, the situation is not good in Nakhchivan. Comparing to other human rights defenders, you were allowed to go to Nakhchivan. Have you faced any pressure, threats, or persecution? To tell the truth, I didn't face any threats or persecution. We arrived in Nakhchivan without facing any pressure. They welcomed us and we went to Sharur. How did people find your visit to Nakhchivan? Have you received any complaints from them? As you know, Nakhchivan is considered to be a dangerous place for visit. People think that human rights defenders or media representatives would be beaten if they visit Nakhchivan. Well, we met several residents from Nakhchivan and they spoke about injustice they faced in their region. We also called the family of Turaj Zeynalov, who died mysteriously at the Ministry of National Security, to investigate into causes of his death. However, they asked us not to involve in this issue. I observed that they had been threatened to tell nothing to anyone, or they will face danger. Then we headed for the Ministry of National Security. However, no information was provided, and the employees of the ministry told us that they have already gave information to the media. During your visit, did you and other human rights defenders face any rude actions by the National Security Ministry? Well, yes, we faced rude actions by them. It was really very ridiculous. They tried to speak to us roughly and humiliate us psychologically. But of course, all of these things are in vain, needless words. Before, I got very angry with this, but now I don't pay attention what they say to us. But they have negative attitude of the official towards human rights defenders. Well, it's clear that officials do illegal actions. National Security Ministry said that Turaj Zeynalov died of skin cancer at National Security Ministry, but we have doubts. We believe that he died as a result of torturing at National Security Ministry. Has any criminal case been launched regarding Turaj Zeynalov's death? As this doesn't include our duties, we, civil society, cannot launch a criminal case. Civil society can only send inquiry to the ministry to investigate into causes of this death. But the ministry has already said that he died of skin cancer. However, his family doesn't agree with this. In this case, they have rights to exhume the body and expertise it. But it depends on his family. The family must decide to sit silent or demand their rights and struggle for justice. What can you tell us about your visit to Ombudsman? I have heard that they made complaints about your visit to Nakhchivan. Well, you know, it's very normal thing. They can complain about our visit. In Nakhchivan, all are controlled by one person, the chairman of Parliament Supreme, Vasif Talibov. Everything is controlled by him. People do what he orders. Even people are forced to attend Subotnik and plant trees. However, this work must be done in voluntary basis, and people would do this work voluntarily. What can you tell us about the social situation of the population in Nakhchivan? The situation of the people is very bad, and illegal actions are being carried out there. There is perspective in Nakhchivan for the development of areas such as cattle breeding, apiculture, and agriculture. However, gardens and fields of people who are oppositionists are not watered. Thus, they cannot gather harvest. There is monopoly there. Besides, some products such as diesel fuel is sold at high prices in Nakhchivan. It's twice as expensive as it defined by Tariff Council of Nakhchivan. What is the reason for that? Some people say that the reason is that there are different opinions between Vasif Talibov and several other oligarchs, and that's the population who suffer from this. But I think that the money is misappropriated by the state officials. The last question: will human rights defenders again pay a visit to Nakhchivan? Well, I want to inform you that during 1 year, we realized a project with financial support from Norwegian Foreign Ministry and our visit to Nakhchivan was in the frame of that project. I believe that other NGOs also will realize similar projects, and together we will visit not only to Nakhchivan but also other regions of Azerbaijan where human rights are being violated. Thank you for the interview. My guest today was Director of Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety, Emin Huseynov. Thank you.
Sağ olun.